You fucking weirdos out there who literally don't understand that you're making fun of someone who's jacked, who's ripped, who loves their existence, who looks in the mirror and enjoys it, and you hate who you see. How the f are you so delusional?
Yo, shout the season, man.
Oh, you guys know this video is going to be good. Wings of Watson is going to put on a show today for everybody to laugh at. Oh my gosh, man. Hey, the Bubba community, it's about to pass 3,000 subscribers, and all 3,000 of us are just laughing at this idiot. Y'all, get ready, get your popcorn, because Wings of Watson, he's about to pop off for this video.
How the f and why the f do people not understand that when you lie to someone about how you perceive them, the level they're at, if you accommodate their shortcomings, this is the greatest hindrance any of your people could ever experience. I know you don't want to be like Wes Watson, but you need to be. Love ain't lies. If someone close to you or a person in your circle needs to hear the truth so that their life can change, do you understand how bad you're hindering them by lying to them? Tell your people exactly what they can be. Show them exactly how it's possible.
One of the worst qualities about these online grifters is that they think that they're God's gift to the world. They think that everything that they say is the wisest thing to ever be said by any human that's ever lived. Wes Watson is a certified cornball, okay? It's really funny that Wes Watson, he's like, you're a bad person if you don't tell your friends or the people that you know that they're not doing well, right? Wes Watson, his level of doing well is that you should be owning a Bugatti. Yeah, if you don't own a Lamborghini or a Bugatti, then from Wes Watson's perspective, he needs to tell you what to do, how to be better. The funny thing is, though, even if you buy his stupid $3,000 course, all you're going to do is get yelled at. And if you ask questions, you're never going to get any help.
The reason I was asking the question was just because I feel like I haven't had a lot of guidance through the whole process. I feel like it was just kind of like,
yeah, that's what you're going to say now. The other people with the same blueprint did what they did. You did what you did. It's your underlying stink of that you deserve. There's no guidance needed. Download
the dude is such a lazy bum that he just posts like a Google document and then he's like, read the document and then you'll be successful. The only thing that this guy is peddling is the same BS that he is selling. The people that make money, and I doubt there's really that many people that made money, they just do the same thing he does. They do online coaching. Like, these guys think that they're like advanced engineers developing new technology to push the human species to the next level. These guys think they're God's gift to the world.
It's truly an act move to just criticize people. But that's not what I do, because it's constructive, because I offer the solution. Just criticizing is a horrendous way to treat people unless you provide the solution. You can tell your wife, hey, babe, I mean, really, you're going to feel better. You're going to be more attractive. You're going to like your life more if you do drop that 15 pounds or that 30 pounds. And I'm going to show you how to do it.
Right, because Wings of Watson is the best guy to talk about marriage. You got divorced, chump. She didn't even want to be with you. She left you high and dry, just like that escort that you hired to be your girlfriend. Right, yeah. I'm never going to take relationship advice from you, you cornball, and nobody else should. But also, let's talk about the criticism thing. He talks about how he's helping people, that he's not criticizing them. He's giving constructive criticism. The guy's too lazy to even talk to his customers, to talk to other people and help them. The guy's a moron. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Recently, he's tried to take on the good guy image. He's trying to be somebody to help the community or whatever. Total lie. It's just a big shtick. And when it eventually doesn't work, he's just going to resort back to his normal habits. I won't be shocked if he does it later in this video.
Track your macros. We're going to go to the gym together. You're going to eat 140 grams of protein, 120 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat each day. We're going to have these meals.
Me, like, I just don't know the importance of the macros. You know, I know it's something important, but what's the whole key thing with the whole macro thing? You know, because I just don't know it. I'm not aware of it.
When was the last time you actually learned something?
And I was on another program for 3 months. And
damn question. Why be coachable?
you know, I'm pretty skinny.
Why'd you sign up for this program? You're a $300 mother. Do you get the difference? Quit being a $300 mother your goddamn life. 3 meals, 1 shake a day for you, and we're gonna do this together. How the are you guys so off? Why is our world so stupid? Why the did Wes Watson have to break down all this shit? And why do so many people not have any idea how to better their existence? Like, you guys know so much about what? Know so much about what? Know so much about what?
I told you it was coming. I told you. He can never do it. He can't keep up the whole nice guy shtick longer than probably a minute. He's incapable of doing it because he's not a good person. It's on act when he's acting calm. Dude is having a total meltdown in his empty mansion where nobody is in. He doesn't even have a pet gerbil in his mansion. Wings of Watson over here lives the most despicable, miserable life. This guy hates himself. He really does hate himself. You see how unhinged he's getting? And we all just laugh at you, Wes Watson, just to make you angrier every day. The Bubba community is winning, and he doesn't even realize it. A lolcow in the making. Ground zero. This is really ground zero for lolcow. But yeah, he just explained eating macros, and he's trying to act like that was some really sophisticated thing that he was teaching us. This guy is such a narcissist. He's genuinely such a narcissist, and all his fans are like those coach guru grifters. So he doesn't even have like real genuine people that support him. They're just all trying to get their own, and they'll just use him to get their money and their Lambo and their Bugatti. But yeah, this guy's a clown. He's a dork.
What the do you guys even know about that's valuable? If you can't tell me how to look and feel better, if you can't tell me how to experience my life to a greater degree, then what the are you showing me? Who even taught you anything? Nobody taught me shit. I had to be like, I feel like shit. I don't look good. How do I solve this? And I had to go learn macros from top bodybuilders and reading and learning bodybuilding moves. I didn't want to wear Speedos or be like way too crazy buff. And I just was like, I need to drop this weight and I want to be in shape, but I don't need to be that crazy. Now, it evolved to where I would love to have my back better, my chest better, my abs better. I would love to be in better shape. But in all reality, it's a long process. It takes 25 years to get in the shape that I would want to be in. 25 years. It takes a lifetime. But it's not even about that. Because you guys, everybody watching this, can go from the worst shape ever to being able to be on the cover of a magazine in 3 years. Most of you guys could do it.
Really, the only thing that he values is how you look. He's such a superficial narcissist. He said to everybody, right? Everybody on the internet, that if you don't have anything valuable to say, like you don't know anything, if you don't know what macros are or sculpting the human body. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's really like one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. And I've heard a lot of dumb stuff. But Wes Watson, he's a narcissist. Everything is centered around him. Like generally, I gotta ask you guys, generally, do you actually care to be on the front of a magazine cover? Like, I always say that Wes Watson has like a 12-year-old mind. He always has these like fantasies about popularity, money. He's like a caricature of wealth. And the more he speaks, the more I think it's true. So, yeah, like, you guys genuinely want to be on a magazine cover? Like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be no. He's so stupid.
You think you're smart and you're choosing to live your life out of shape with this body, not experiencing these moments of your existence at the highest level because you're sitting there with negative self-talk, hating on the moment because you're existing in the moment as an insufficient low-level version of yourself. I mean, I can solve this for anyone with the proper macronutrients, the proper workouts, and the proper mindset to apply it. And that's where most of you guys fail. Because it's not truly an education issue that we have here. It's an application issue. Most people know what the do, but they don't do it. So that's a personal development problem. It's not that you don't know. One of the biggest problems is the lies. So the only way you could get people to cut through their bullshit lies is to expose them to where it's so painful to live as that version of themselves day in and day out that they have to change.
I find it really funny that Wes Watson talks about being in shape. He is addicted to steroids. This guy probably can't even run a 5K. This guy has no cardio. He thinks that just lifting heavy weights is the full solution to being fit and living a long, healthy life. You need a combination of fitness, good food, which I doubt he eats. I mean, he's abusing steroids, right? So he's already throwing his health out the window. He only lifts weights. He doesn't do anything, right? He always preaches like health is wealth. He doesn't even follow his own mantra. He's so stupid. This guy is so insufferable. He always tries to degrade people. He always tries to put you down because his whole shtick is that you're living a really bad life. 90% of people are probably living a pretty good life. Yeah, they can improve on things, but for the majority of people, I would say they got it pretty good. But Wes Watson's idea of good is that you drive around a Lamborghini, you're shirtless, you hire escorts, and you live in a really empty mansion with no family. That's his version of success. Do you want to be the person that doesn't have a family, that the whole internet hates, that the only thing that you have is money in your account? No. Who wants to be like Wes Watson? He's a joke. He's a clown.
I love you guys. I love you guys more than you love yourself, honestly. And
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No.
people are going to think that's so wrong. But the I say is so much less disrespectful than what you're doing to yourself with the drugs, with the alcohol, with the overeating, with the lack of commitment to being the best you. You're so much more disrespectful than my stupid words saying you got tits or you're a stupid. That ain't compared to what the you guys have done to yourselves in your lives. Why the does nobody get this? My people get it.
Wings of Watson is the worst manipulator I've ever seen. He tries to like butter you up, right? He's like, I care about you. He even goes as far as to say that he loves you more than yourself. That's the corniest thing I've ever heard. That's why I call him the cornball, but that's not the point. But Wes Watson, he's so stupid. It's so obvious when he's trying to manipulate people. And he tries to say that the things that you've done in your life are not as disrespectful as what he does. Does that really even make sense? I want you to like think about that at home. No, it doesn't. It clearly doesn't. But it's a part of his whole like propaganda to his simps. They buy it. They really do love it. And I'm really not sure what type of man is buying this stuff from him. I think they have to be desperate. They have to be really insecure. I'm just really not sure because I'm genuinely always blown away by the fact that he does have some people that support him. He really does. And I think that his like whole dumb manipulation thing, it does work on some really, really weak-minded, dumb people. But that's generally like the online coaching people. So not really shocked.
Because they're finally honest. But most of the world is so new to a message like this because everybody lied to them their entire lives. Everybody lied to them. And they wanted people to lie to them. You weirdos out there who literally don't understand that you're making fun of someone who's jacked, who's ripped, who loves their existence, who looks in the mirror and enjoys it, and you hate who you see. How the f are you so delusional? The people that I respect are the ones that are like, man, I could be better, because I could be better.
Does anyone ever just laugh so hard when he does like that little flexing move? Like he's trying to intimidate the internet. This guy's such a boomer. Like when he flexes like that, first off, you see his disgusting like growth on his arm even more. It's even more pronounced. Watch, he's probably gonna get it removed because the internet keeps clowning on him about it. But yeah, every time he does it, I just always watch the screen. I replay it and I'm like, yeah, he really did that. Like the guy's really trying to flex on the internet. And then he goes on this weird spiel about how he loves himself. The dude hates himself. The dude really hates himself. Nobody that actually loves themselves this much would make like a 10-minute video on the internet and just post it to strangers. Who would really do that if they were genuinely like happy with their life? Nobody. I always say that he uses like YouTube as therapy, and I think it's true.
My delivery is not one of them, because you guys need the truth. The healer does not heal a stupid. The healer triggers a into healing his goddamn self. You guys are just too message, so you'll never change. You'll be around a bunch of other who will allow you to be the rest of your life. I would never accept it. I would never want my chick to be like, hey, Wes, you're getting fat, you're falling off. I'm glad when people tell me that. When people tell me, man, you should have better abs, like you should cut more, you should do this. And if that fits what my conscience is telling me, I'll say you're right. But if I'm bulking at the time to then cut up and put on some size later, then they're wrong. But you have to understand, and this is not even about exercise. This is about your quality of life, how you experience the world, and how people around you perceive you. If you aren't perceived by the people around you.
Now Wes Watson has to talk about a hypothetical chick because an escort dumped him. Yep, an escort really dumped this loser. Doesn't get worse than that. Just another L in Wes Watson's day. But so let's talk about how he said, you won't hear my message because you're too weak as a man. Yep, once again, another manipulation tactic that's just so obvious that you could see it from a mile away. Nobody wants to listen to him. Why? I've already said this a couple of times, but nobody wants to listen to you. I had to like edit out like 30 F-bombs just in like 10 seconds. He can't articulate himself. He's too stupid. How could somebody so stupid lead other men? This guy thinks he's like King Leonidas. He genuinely thinks he's King Leonidas leading the 300 Spartans into battle. I have nothing else to say. That concludes today's video. Before you click off, please consider hitting that like button so others may see this video. And if you like the content, then consider subscribing as well. And if you subscribe, I'll try my best to welcome you to the Bubba community. I'm getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments every day, and it's getting harder to comment back. But trust me, I'm trying. I care about you guys. I care about the Bubba community. You guys are awesome, amazing people. Have a blessed day, and hopefully you enjoyed this video on your night. Peace.